Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to the video. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted-Wonderland reaction. Today we're checking out the teaser trailer for Season 2, which is releasing in December. Now, if you're new here for some reason, my name is Mark. I react to a lot of anime and Twisted-Wonderland stuff, which that's what I've been doing a lot recently. Every single day I react to Twisted-Wonderland vignettes and stuff. And Patreon has early access, and the description down below. Everything's down below. As always, I want to check this out, but shout out to Disney Plus Philippines, I guess, the channel. I'll leave a link to the original trailer in the description down below so you can check it out over there. And while you're over there, make sure that like button. Like, to thank them for releasing the trailer. I don't know. I'm usually used to shouting out actual channels that, like, are run by, like, an individual person, usually. So, anyways, I'm excited to get into this, but as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and ding the notification bell. Hype the video on the YouTube mobile app. And make sure you stick around because I will be reacting to Season 2 when it airs in December. Also, before we get into it, make sure you hydrate. Hydration is important. If you do not hydrate and drink water, I'll be very disappointed. So don't do that. Don't make me disappointed in you. Drink water. It's important. Anyways, let's do this. Life is unfair. I mean, yeah. That's the realest thing someone could ever say, is life is unfair. But okay. Now going into just, I already knew that Season 2 would cover Savannah Claw and Leona. Now, okay. Life is unfair. Yeah, it is. That's obvious. That's like, life is only fair for the rich and wealthy. For the rich and powerful. And even then, it's only fair among them. And even then, it's not really fair. Because there's always people trying to one-up each other, or just, there's no such thing as true fairness in this, in any world, really. Unless you're all dead. But even then, there's actually no death, there's probably unfairness as well. Anyways, let's continue. Oh. Disney Plus. Yeah, I know. Latest chapter. The latest chapter in the dark fantasy series. Dark fantasy. Yeah, I can see this. I can see it. Most of your life's decided for you. Okay. I'm loving the music, though, that's showing up here. Decided for you. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Most of your life's decided for you from the moment you're born. I mean, I imagine to an extent that probably is true. Because you can't, you're just born. You didn't have any say in both being born or in whatever situation you're being raised in. So, like, yeah, he's not wrong. Okay. So, fascinating. Got that. I got that. Oh, hey, Ruggy. Hey, Jack. Oh, well, that's cool. Fair enough. What's going on? That's definitely not Emma. That's a Yuka? That's not. Is Emma the first name or last name of the guy from Season 1? Because I was like, there was like a 50-50 as to whether or not we'd be getting him again. I think, personally, knowing what I know about anime and like continuity and all that, there was like a 50-50 whether or not we'd get him again. But was his name Emma or was it you? Like his first name? I'm pretty sure it was Emma, right? You know what? It doesn't matter. But okay. I love the eyes. Cool. You look cool. I'll probably like you just like I like the guy in Season 1. What's going on? Leona. The plan going. Druggy? The dorm residents are... Oops, Daisy, I broke this. Hold on, I broke my recording. Apologies. I broke my recording. I went a little too fast, man. Okay. The dorm residents are... Of course, everything's going just as planned. Okay. Hey, Ruggy. I like you, but okay. Huh. The plan. What exactly is his plan? Okay, so I have questions. So, what kind of plan could... I doubt he's gonna try to overthrow the school or anything like that. I doubt it's a plan like that to take over the world or anything. Is it a plan to get back at someone? Or is this like a misdirect? Is that just like a really fun party plan? I don't know. But okay. Huh. You know, when I think about it, Leona, from what little I've seen a few of his vignettes already. I've reacted to them. And he always came off as both interesting and not confrontational per se, but like interesting and disinterested. And I think it's fascinating because clearly he probably has some kind of complex or conflict about whether it's like people that are high and mighty, or maybe it's more like people that are like not disproportionately, like oh, I can't think of the wording right now. My brain's blanking on the words. People that are like, how the fuck do you put this? I guess it's just people that act high and mighty, maybe? I'm not sure. The point is, I'm harping way too much on this. But clearly, he definitely has, like, I don't know if it's a chip on his shoulder per se. But from just seeing that, from so far seeing this, like in the 40 seconds I've seen of this, it screams that he's like either got, maybe not internal conflict per se, but he's definitely got like he has a problem and he's gonna have to resolve it at some point. I guess it's hard to put into words, honestly. That's why I paused, because I thought I could figure out the word that I was gonna say, but I could not. Anyway, let's continue. Does he play chess? Checkmate. Yeah. Raring to bear their
Twisted-Wonderland, the animation.
Episode of Savannah Claw. Hell yeah, streaming December 2026. That's right. Checkmate. So he plays chess too. Cool. I like a guy that plays chess. I like chess. I play chess. Okay. But he's probably way better at it than me. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm still hung up really on the plan. Because he had a plan. And I don't know if it's like a genuine, like real serious plan, or like some kind of like throwing a party plan. Because it could be a misdirect, but I don't think it's a misdirect either. That's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. If that makes sense. I'm just like, okay, let's check this out again from the beginning. Okay, and play. Life is unfair. Yeah, it is. It is unfair. It definitely is. For everyone that's not rich and powerful, or just powerful in general. Because I don't know. Well, Rich definitely plays a part. But yeah, he's not wrong. Okay. Hope your life decided for you. From the moment you're born. Okay, I want to see this again. Hold on. Let me move this over here. Interesting. Okay.
努力したってどうしようもねえことがこの世にはいくらでもあるんだよ。
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I got that, but okay. Yeah. Interesting. So I would imagine maybe he I don't know why I'm hung up on a chip on the shoulder, but I don't know if he has siblings. I don't remember if someone might have mentioned in the comments of one of my reactions that he has siblings. I might have asked that. But he was probably the outcast. That much I can probably put together. Maybe he was probably the outcast. And we did, in one of his his ceremonial robes vignette, he's like his, he sensed, they want, like his parents wanted a picture of him in his ceremonial robes. But he wasn't necessarily thrilled to do that. So he could have a strained relationship with his his family in some capacity. Especially because with how the visuals that we saw, he was more he was off to the side. He was like an outcast. Everyone else, they had shadows over their face. They were all talking to each other. But then there's Leona just there. And also this. Is this? I don't think this is Leona. No, I'm saying this isn't Leona as an adult, presumably. Is this like an older brother, a father, a sister, a mother? I don't know. I wouldn't put it past being a sister or mother because apparently, from what I've heard, like women are not only treated well, but they're also like very powerful in his kingdom, and they're powerful in general, obviously, but like they're like a step above in his country for apparently. But okay, so he's probably being constantly compared. I'm going based off vibes mainly, but he's probably being like he's not only an outcast, but he's also like probably constantly compared to someone like to his father or to a brother or sister or something like that, and so because of that, he's developed sort of maybe not self-hatred. I don't think it might not be self-hatred. It could be, but like hate, like maybe not. I don't know if it's hatred per se, but he's definitely developed he might have developed. I can't say definitely because I don't know. But he might have developed a sense of like disgust towards the people that are like seen as like maybe geniuses or something like that. I don't know because the problem is we didn't get too much from the vignettes that I've seen of him because I've seen his ceremonial robes. I just finished on YouTube at least a few days ago. I think at this point a video I released for the Savannah Claw school uniforms. And we didn't get too much in the way of like how he actually feels about like geniuses and his family and all that. We did get some stuff, especially in the ceremonial robe, but not enough to make it a definitive thing. And so it could be that he's just also to go with everything else, but the fact that he's like always like just sleeping or just like slacking off, so to speak. It could be because he just doesn't care anymore. Maybe he stopped caring about putting on a maybe not persona, but putting on like airs, so to speak, for his like status. Maybe I don't know. Keep in mind, all this, as I've said, based purely off vibes and what little I've seen of him. I could be completely wrong, and I am happy to both be correct. Okay, happy is a stretch because that implies he was like always ostracized as a child. But like I would be happy to be wrong or correct. Anyways, let's continue because we're focusing on this scene. And there's Jack and Ruggy, and that's a cool fact. I like Magic Man. I like when anime does magic and stuff like that. So seeing an anime is pretty cool. That's why I'm not holding back. So presumably he's gonna fight someone. Is he gonna fight our duo? Yuka, right? I think that's her name. Who again? I don't hate her already. I like her design already. Just like I liked season 1. Yuken. That's his name. Yuken. Yeah, I like Yuken. So like I immediately am like I miss Yuken, of course, because we spent like 8 episodes in the anime of season 1 with him. But I'm sure by the end of season 2 I'll like Yuka. I wonder if we'll see. I don't know how like the other seasons will go after that. If there's gonna be the same just Yuka, or if there's gonna be more Yuken, or like how that's gonna go, or if there's like another one. I don't know. But okay, so is he gonna fight Yuka and Grim? Oh hey, Riddle! Cater, I didn't even put you together that Riddle was there first. And Cater. Hey Cater, how you doing, man? Happy to see you. But okay, hold on. I gotta try to follow this slowly. That's Deuce, that's Ace. Man, it's so weird to see them like animated because I've seen so many vignettes with them in it. It's just so weird to see them brought to like anime again from like season. What's going on? Yeah, valid question. Hey, Riddle. Even Riddle's nervous. So Leona's strong, clearly. But okay. You know, originally, way back when I first started, like doing the reactions to the vignettes, I was initially under the impression that each season was going to be self-contained in like we wouldn't see others from the other seasons. But very quickly through all the vignettes I was watching, it led me to, and from like learning from other people in the comments over time, like we see characters from past books, as they're called in the game, or past season, in the next season. Like they're not suddenly just gone because they are still students, of course. So that I'm glad, because Riddle's my favorite character. Riddle's just straight up my favorite character, so I'm glad we're going to see more of him. But I also am very curious to see what led up to this situation, man, where the fuck they're, like, ready for a fight. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice that. Trey? The fuck happened to you, Trey? Trey? You're alive, clearly. But Trey, what happened to you, man? Did Leona do this to you? I love Trey. I love Riddle and Trey the most. So, seeing Trey presumably hurt, I'm not happy about that one, man. At all. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I was only a playthrough mode the first time when we were watching this. But now that I'm actually going back and, like, pausing and stuff, I'm seeing more. Okay. So, like Leona, I almost want to say he's, like, turned against everyone. But I don't know if he can, realistically. Like, I don't think he's turned against the school. Well, actually, I don't know if... we don't see him overblotting yet. Because he overblot. As far as I'm aware, every, like, house warden overblots at some point. That's, like, the whole thing. It's, like, at the end of every... I don't know if it's book, but at the end of, like, every season, presumably, we're going to be facing, like, the house warden of the season overblotting. This doesn't look like he's overblotting. Which, that's not good. Because I had this conversation with Season 1, actually, with Riddle. When he overblotted, with how much power he had, I initially had the theory of if that was either him just holding back the whole time, or if that was just like, or if like the overblotting just gave him that power. But no, he's just that powerful, but he just holds back. He just doesn't need to use that much magic. So seeing him overblot was like, what the fuck? But Leona, he doesn't appear, unless he's overblotted here, but it doesn't look like he has. I feel like there'd be more telltale, like, visuals of him overblotting. Maybe. I could be wrong. Because, like, Riddle, he looked completely different when he overblotted. Like, he looked majestic, but also kind of scary. But Leona here, he doesn't look like he overblotted yet. So that leads me to believe that, like, he's obviously really strong. But, like, well, presumably once he overblots, I guess I should say, he's already not really holding back, but he won't be holding back at all, which makes me think that he's very strong and very dangerous. And I don't know why I'm paused on the Trey scene, because that makes me worry about Trey. Obviously, I doubt Trey's gonna die. I don't think people die in this game or in this story. That would add some stakes if people died, like named people died. This is completely unrelated, but I'm more off topic. But anyways, so I've actually had this thought, this opinion before, that I feel like certain stories, maybe not this one specifically, I think this is fine, but other stories that I've seen, like other anime that I've checked out, I think if they don't have characters die, I feel like having a character die would add stakes to it. But when I say having a character die, I usually mean a named character. I don't, like, no offense, but background character A or NPC D is like, I don't care about them enough to be like, that's not real. That's like, oh, damn, they're dead. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's not like, oh, those are stakes, like, because random background characters die. But, like, when a named character dies, I think that actually can, depending on the story, can add stakes. Especially if it's, like, a shonen. Like, if obviously if it's, like, a romance or whatever, or, like, a comedy, like, yeah, obviously it makes sense that they don't die. But, like, if there's, like, occasional action and stuff like that, or a lot of action, I do think sometimes stories are better when characters die. Named characters die. That adds stakes to it. But, again, Twisted-Wonderland is completely fine, I think. Which is why I also don't think Trey's gonna die. But as I said, I just don't. This is fine. I'm just mainly talking about other stuff, and so I just want to bring that up. Anyways, let's see what else there is. So that's Yuken. Not Yuken, that's Yuka.
計画はどうなってる？
How's the plan going, Ruggy? Huh. So Ruggy's in on this, whatever the plan is. I don't know if the plan... Again, I don't know if there's like a misdirect. I could, on the one hand, I could see Leona being like a, like bluffing people. But at the same time, I don't see him bluffing people either. Like, it's weird. And Ruggy's going along with it, because I know from seeing the vignettes so far that Ruggy and Leona, they aren't necessarily best friends. I don't even know if they're really friends. They have like a very transactional, give and take relationship. And so I'm wondering what Ruggy gets out of whatever the plan is. And the fact that Leona's all serious is interesting too. I like this necklace. The dorm residents are. Of course everything's going different. I like Ruggy's laugh. Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Which is interesting. Who's a checkmate to, though? That's another question, because it's checkmate. But who's it to? Us, the viewers? Or to Yuka and them? Or is it to, like, the school? Or to, like, family? Like, I have questions, bro. And I've just been rambling. So, apologies for all the, mostly some of the off-topic stuff I've said. But, okay. And that is it, right?
Disney, Twisted-Wonderland, the animation.
Episode of Santa Claus. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, I am very excited to see where this goes, actually. I don't think I watched the season 1 trailer. That's the funny thing. I don't believe I did. I believe I actually went into Twisted-Wonderland completely blind. Like, to be fair, I had heard the game before. Mainly because, one, I like anime, but also, I actually play gacha games occasionally. So, I had heard of Twisted-Wonderland, knew almost nothing about it. I had considered getting into it before, actually, because it sounded fun at the time. Because it was Disney, Twisted-Wonderland, it sounded fun. But I held off, and I'm glad I did. But I went into the season 1 actually completely blind. So I didn't know, I didn't see the trailer, so I had no idea going into what the trailer was going to be, give me hype or anything, I don't think. So I'm actually very excited after seeing this trailer, this teaser trailer. I'm very excited. And this is a teaser trailer, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a trailer for season 2 once we get closer. Because teaser, usually from what I've seen, some shows will release a teaser trailer, but then they'll release a trailer. So I'm very interested to see if the trailer is going to be anything different. If there's even going to be a trailer, they might just leave this as the trailer and just call it a teaser trailer. To be fair, I don't know. What I do know is that I am very, very excited to get into this when it airs. Because I'm enjoying Twisted-Wonderland as a whole. I'm enjoying the story, the characters so far. I love basically all the characters. Some are growing on me. Some are going to take a little longer to grow on me. And you can see my journey, if you're new here, you can see my journey through Twisted-Wonderland in the description down below. Because I have a playlist for every single Twisted-Wonderland reaction that I am doing over there. And if you're new, if you've been here before, you know what to do. Check out the playlist down below. Check out the Patreon for early access if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot. It means the world to me. And again, make sure you hydrate. Hydration's important. I want to make sure you're all here for season 2. So hydrate. Do not die of dehydration. That would not be good. Don't die. I don't want anyone dying. I want you to survive. You gotta see season 2. You gotta live. You gotta live to see this Twisted-Wonderland be completely animated as an anime. You gotta live to see that one. So drink, eat, do everything you need to. Anyways. Water. Anyways, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. The Patreon, as I said, down below. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on my reaction, my comments, my questions, and everything as a whole. I appreciate all you watching. I appreciate you engaging. I appreciate you sticking around. But with that said, until next time, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself. Stay safe there, and I will see all you incredible people in a very next video.